So, expert number one, please introduce yourself.
I'm Captain Lost Cause of Rudolph's Revenge. It's a little known fact that I'm Santa's brother.
Really?
I am.
You're Santa's brother?
Yep, a little known fact that in the family, one of us becomes Santa, the other one becomes a pirate.
Oh, I think you got the better end of the deal.
I do too, and I don't have to deal with elves. That's very nice, you know.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here, Lost Claus. Thank you so much. Expert number two, please introduce yourself and let us know about you.
Hi, my name is Tabitha, and I'm 8.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And Tabitha, what do you like doing?
Well, my favorite thing in the whole wide world is counting all of my Evel Knievel action figures that my uncle gave me because he said his wife told him somebody named Marie's Can somebody said he couldn't have them anymore.
Oh, well, I'm sure your uncle is sad, but hey, it sounds good for you. He must be a Gen Xer.
Yep.
Okay, all right, and expert number three, please introduce yourself and let us know about you.
Greetings! My name is the Avalanche. Now retired semi-professional wrestler. The Avalanche.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here, Avalanche. It is, a festive time of year. What do you enjoy doing for the holidays?
I like the menorah, for the Avalanche is Jewish.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Well, mazel tov to you, Avalanche.
8 crazy nights!
Exactly. All right, so who has a question? All of our experts will get a chance to answer your question. So who's got a question they need answered? Just shout it out.
Which came first, chicken or the egg?
What? Okay, good. We didn't settle that in the debate. Now we're going to finally figure it out. So, Captain Lost Claus, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Well, it's a complicated story there. It's not as simple as you might think. Because sometimes there's an egg, and sometimes there's a chicken, and sometimes there's an existential piracy crisis. And you spend your time thinking, other animals lay eggs, and other animals are chickens. It gets very confusing.
I bet that the logic can have you wrapped up in knots.
Oh, it's terrible.
Excellent.
I just fire off my cannon and I feel better.
Oh, good. Good. Well, that's a good way to deal with being stressed out. Absolutely. So, Tabitha, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
I don't understand why people think this question is complicated because you have scrambled eggs for breakfast and you have nuggets for lunch. So obviously the egg came first.
I guess so.
And not only that, she's got Evel Knievel action figures. I'm jealous of this girl.
Well, you are a pirate. You could take them if you want. Okay, all right. I won't spoil it. All right, an Avalanche. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
What an excellent question! I will have to plumb the depths of my knowledge base. Actually, no. For while I was retired, I took up animal husbandry. And what better way to find out the answer to a question is to the source. I have 5 chickens in my coop in my backyard. And after I pondered this question, I picked up one of my chickens, grabbed it by its face, and I asked it ever so politely, which one of you came first? You or the egg? He was too scared to answer, so I just assumed the chicken came first.
All right, well, that's good deductive...
The Avalanche!
That's good deductive reasoning. Thank you very much. Excellent. All right, so CJ, is there a question in the chat?
Where does white chocolate come from?
Where does white chocolate... Very good question. All right, this time we'll start with Tabitha. Tabitha, where does white chocolate come from?
Ghirardelli.
All right. Fair enough. You go to Ghirardelli often?
Well, it's fancy ones because I'm not allowed to have them. They put them up on the top shelf. They don't know that I figured out the ladder.
Pretty wise that way. All right, Avalanche, where does white chocolate come from?
Pardon me for getting political on you now, but the Avalanche happens to know that white chocolate comes from wealthy neighborhoods. Avalanche.
That's a fact. Okay, that is good to know. I will have to recalibrate my GPS to find it there. And finally, Captain Lost Claus, where does white chocolate come from?
It's a little known fact that there was no white chocolate before piracy.
Really?
Aye, for I remember exactly when it was made. We were aboard in a Spanish ship, and it was filled with dark chocolate, and we scared it so bad it all turned white. And that's where white chocolate, what you're eating when you're eating white chocolate is terrified candy.
Okay, all right. That's good to keep in mind. I will never forget that. All right. And so who has a question for our experts?
Is Thunderbergism a good gift to give?
Thunderberg. Okay, so this is going to be for the Avalanche. We'll start with the Avalanche. Avalanche, this holiday season, any holiday will do, is Thunderbergism a good gift?
Absolutely! A Thunderbergism is the perfect present to give to your loved ones, your strangers off the street, or your enemies all year round. They'll say, wow, thank you. You gave me a Thunderbergism. The Avalanche.
All right, so you really paint a picture with words, Avalanche. Thank you very much. Captain Lost Claus, is Thunderbergism a good gift?
My cat likes it.
Fair enough. If it's good enough for your cat, it's good enough for us. And Tabitha.
Look what I can do.
I'm very proud of you. That takes a lot of skill. And so maybe you can answer the question while you do it, and that would be even more difficult. So Tabitha, is Thunderbergism a good gift?
Thunderbergism is a good gift because everybody needs a mouse that runs around wildly in your house. Because that's how you find where all the good stuff is hidden.
Oh, so you follow the Thunderbergism and you find the good stuff.
Exactly.
All
Mine's
right.
name is Fred.
Oh, you have
I have a Thunderbergism.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. You have a testimonial there, exactly, and it is the circle of your life. Absolutely. All right, CJ, is there a question in the chat?
How do you predict the future?
How do you predict the future? Is that the question?
Yes.
All right. This time, let's start with Captain Lost Claus. How do you predict the future?
Well, I don't know if I should tell this lot here. They look like a scurvy, unintelligent, won't understand me lot here. That's what
I tend to agree with that.
Well, I tell you, if you want to know what's going to happen tomorrow, are you ready? Wait.
That is deep. That is deep. All right, Tabitha, how do you predict the future?
Well, it turns out my uncle, who had to get rid of all his stuff in his garage before his wife left him, he also had this really cool thing that makes it real easy to predict the future. It's called the Magic 8 Ball.
Oh.
You just shake it and it tells you everything you need to know.
Okay, excellent. Well, that is a wonderful way to predict the future. And the Avalanche, how do you predict the future?
I have a calling card and the direct phone number to Miss Cleo. She'll tell all.
Okay.
Call the number at the bottom of your screen. It's reversed. The Avalanche.
All right, let's hear it for our panel of experts. All right.